A warm welcome back to Stone Valley for episode 35 with me, MrSealyp. So where are we at after the rather large cotton harvest? Well, the money went right up. We were at 1.8 something, 1,800,000 something. We're now down a little bit. We have purchased 2 new corn headers. They have been delivered. We're going to go and sort those out in a minute. Field 3, the top section and the bottom section has been fertilised once. That's going to need to be seeded. We'll get on to that in a little while. But what I am going to do, while I'm over here, isn't that weird? It's not there again. I don't understand. We're going to grab the tanker and we're going to fill with slurry. Take the slurry, sell it at the biogas plant, and we'll get digestate as a byproduct, but we'll make some money from the slurry. Not a huge amount, but we'll make some money. Obviously the manure pile is still growing, and when we get another 70,000 litres of that, that will go. While I'm doing this, I just wanted to kind of cover something regarding the kind of transitions between maps and Let's Plays. What I did for a long time was ran 2 maps concurrent. I did that for quite a while actually. This is the first time for a while that I've only been running one. Because of all the stuff that's been going on, I was doing videos with CLEG over the school summer holidays. I was doing SnowRunner stuff, I was doing Farm Simulator stuff, mod reviews, map tours. Running 2 Let's Plays was getting a little bit unwieldy and difficult to do. So each Let's Play used to be a separate entity. In that one, I've spoken about this before, but you could be new to the channel, you may not know this. One was always, or usually, a kind of more basic, no seasons, no subscriber contracts, nothing at all, just a kind of playing for me, having fun, doing whatever, you know. And one was always a little bit more narrative-based, story-driven, and it would often have seasons, or it would have subscriber contracts, or something a little bit more complicated. So one of the Let's Plays would be a little bit more complicated than the other, and that's how I would often run them. But they would be separate storylines in essence. And I know when I came from Greenwich Valley onto here, I kind of I continued the storyline. The narrative didn't follow as well, but the transition between the two was what I was more interested in getting right. So we are in the process of, or I have already put up the preparation behind the scenes video for 6 Ashes, which is going to be the next Let's Play. But this one hasn't finished yet. I've got probably a couple more episodes, I think. Now, people will argue, what's the point? If you're going to move Let's Play anyway, why not just end it now? Well, you could argue that about any Let's Play. If that's the case, why bother doing a Let's Play? Because if you're going to move on to another map at some point, why bother doing the map you're on? I mean, it's a bit of an odd thing to say, but realistically, you know, like we said before, I've run through the storyline, I've run through all the things I wanted to do. I'm selling a few bits. I want to get the corn harvest completed. We haven't sold any eggs yet after buying the chickens. I have just purchased some replacement wool pallets, which we're going to have a look at in this episode as well. So I'm going to take this to sell with the truck over there, lorry over there. I'm going to use the lorry to take the low loader up to the store to pick up the new wool pallets, and they're from Quiethitman, and they're supposed to have a larger capacity, and you're also supposed to be able to load previous wool pallets into the new ones. Now, it may seem a little bit of a waste of time, and it's extra slots and that kind of thing to be using, but if it means I can get more onto the trailer with taking up less space, to me it's a bit of a no-brainer. I said in a previous episode, and I think Quiethitman messaged me and said, it's interesting you mentioned the capacity is changing for the wool pallets from 2,000 down to 1,000. I've just worked, or I'm working on a mod to increase it. So that's what we're going to be looking at as well. The chickens' egg pallets are going fantastically. So what I'm going to do in a minute as well is get the 3 harvesters running. We're going to get onto the corn harvest. We're going to get that done. Why did I turn in here? It's because I was talking about the trailer. The 2 headers are just over there. We're going to hook those up. Fertilising, I say, has been done on field 3. I was supposed to be taking this to the biogas plant. I don't know why I turned that way. I have got more. The digester will take 100,000 litres, so I could take the rest of what I've got at the farm, which I might do later on, but I just wanted to show that I am doing it. We are selling the slurry, so all the byproducts we're getting, whether it be manure, slurry, eggs, wool, it's all being sold. We are maximising our profits now. So yeah, kind of as I was saying, so 6 Ashes will be starting, and it may well start before this one finishes. So they are not going to run one from the other. It's not going to be a case of a storyline continuing. It's going to be a whole new storyline on 6 Ashes, and I may have caused myself a problem in the way I'm tackling it. If you haven't watched the video yet, it's on the channel. It's not. I keep saying, and I've said it on the video, and I've said it again now. I'll say it again now. It's not technically episode 1. It's not. It's just a behind the scenes. How I set up a let's play. Not all let's plays, because there are a few differences with this one. But I am going to be running seasons. I am doing start from scratch, but beyond anything I've ever done before. It's going to be a slog. I'm not on hard mode or anything like that, but it's going to be a proper challenge, which is a good thing. Why is that stopped? Did I move forward too much or something? It's supposed to take 100,000. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, nothing's showing on there. It has taken... That's weird. Okay. Oh, doesn't want to take any more than that. Right, what I'll do, I'll swing the tank around, but I'll leave it there in place. We can always come back and do it later on. But what I will do is, because I need the lorry, so... I think what I might... Oh no, because it's just going to get too... I think once the harvesters get going, I'm going to need to be Johnny on the spot, so I can't really... There we go, drop that there. What I thought I'd do is get the harvesters going, then I'll go up to the storeroom, pick up the containers and that kind of thing, but that probably won't work as efficiently, because if I need to be there for the harvesters, I'll be bouncing around too much. So what we'll do is hook up to the trailer, get the skid steer load on the back of it, and we'll get up there. Ah, see, I got stitched up, man. I got told, because I didn't put these pallets in, because I said I was worried if I put 2 pallets in, it would unload into them evenly, and I wanted one to fill up completely and then start the next one. And I can't remember who commented now, but somebody commented, "Oh no, don't worry, it will fill one up first and the other." Now it could be because I've put it in after, and it might be this one's decided I'm not going to fill up anymore. Now I'm onto that one, but that's why I didn't want to put that in. There is a new egg pallet too, which I suppose I could use one of those, couldn't I? Maybe when I go up to the store I might buy one of those too. Where's my lorry gone? Oops, I stopped in the road. Yeah, so no, I might do actually. Might get one of those. I think I bought 6 of the other ones. I need to back in and grab the trailer out. Oh, hang on. Can I get in there? Those pipes really shouldn't have gone in there, should they? Not really. Probably haven't come out far enough, have I? So for all those people that commented to say when I tried to hook up and I said this was moving around a lot and I need to get a pallet, but the forks will hook up. I don't know why I didn't try it last time. After saying it was sliding around a lot of people said, "Oh yeah, just connect with the straps should hook over the forks." I didn't even think to try that. For that one, I was told that would. Yes, see, I should have done that before, shouldn't I? That one won't, but that one will, so that will hold it down and in place. So we'll do, turn the engine off, put the beacon on. Hold the back up. I'll get up to the store, let's get those on. It's not moving at all now. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't check it. It's another one of those situations. A few of the different mods have had so many updates over their kind of span. Keeping up with what changed in every single update. And even after I've done mod reviews and explained them, or I've said, "Oh, there's been an update," You know, unless, like I've said before when I do my mod reviews, unless it's something huge, I don't often show what the updates are. I'll talk about them and I'll tell people what the updates have been that day. But yeah, trying to keep up with things like the CSZ pack. Wow, there's enough stuff in that as it is. But anyway, let's get to the store. Okay. Sweet, actually. Where's all the traffic? Have I turned I haven't turned traffic off, have I? There's absolutely no reason at all why I would have turned traffic off. That's peculiar. I'll check that in a minute. Right, so I've got 6 of the wool ones. I think I'm going to pick up... I'll get 1 egg one and I'll fill one up completely. Oh, till I get 2. Oh, I don't know what to do now. So many decisions to make. Right, let's open that up. Too many decisions. Looking forward to trying these out actually. And well, actually, what we'll do, let's have a look in the on the old store tablet. So under pallets, the new one should be along here. There we go. So we've got reusable pallets for all different stuff, which I think is absolutely brilliant. Liquid ones and bulk tanks. So there you go. Reusable egg pallets and reusable wool pallets. So that's what I've got. The wool pallet will do 2,250 litres in each pallet rather than the 1,000 litres you normally get on a pallet. And the eggs will do 4,800 litres. So what I might do then is, I want tank clear, I prefer them clear. Let's get one of those. 2 of those. And I'll use those for my transport. So, let's have a look. They're both eggs on the end, aren't they? This is going to be a little bit trickier, isn't it? These seem a little bit wider. Might not like these as much, but we'll try. We can but try. There we go. That's not too bad. I suppose because they're empty. Right, I'm going to load these up, take them back, and then what we'll do is we'll try filling them up and see how it all pans out. Fingers crossed. Should be all wonderful and lovely. I'm just thinking these are going to take up a lot of room. I might have to drive the wheel loader, skid steer loader back. So this is as much a test of a new product as it is anything else. What I'm going to do is remove the pallets that's there, because these are supposed to work on the triggers. So I'll take the pallet out. Sheep just climb over those before the next one spawns, hopefully. Come on, hurry up. Making a right old mess of that. Drop that off there. Stick another one in. So any new wool should go into the new. I mean, in theory. We'll see how this works. Hopefully, and then what we should be able to do is fill up one of these from the old pallets, I think. Pretty sure that's how it's supposed to work. Those sheep are amazing. Don't know how they do that. So let's pop that down. Fingers crossed this works. Let's swap that one out over there. Where's Jeremy? Oh yeah, on Twitter. Mappers Paradise tweeted they've made a Jeremy the Sheep statue, a mod, a nod to the I don't know, the awesomeness of Jeremy. Honestly, the world's gone mad. It's absolutely fantastic, but crazy to think out of something that was just a kind of initial on Marwell Manor when I think I was doing subscriber contracts. And the Wombleways, who are good friends to the channel and to myself and my family, asked, as one of the subscriber contracts, could I look after a sheep for them? And he was called Jeremy. He was a brown sheep. Jeremy's become kind of synonymous with the channel now, and when I go to various different places, he comes along and will make appearances at different places. So the fact that he's got his own Twitter, which I don't run, that's done by someone else. It's incredible that now that's become an entity all on its own. That somebody else has taken it and thought, oh, I tell what we could do. It's honestly, I can't get my head around it. Fantastic and bonkers and everything all at the same time. So I'll swap out the other one in a minute, but what I'll do is just bring these over to where I've got the other pallet. I've got another full pallet. So what we'll do is do that. Oh, it's not quite straight, is it? That's better. So I know it's just me moving pallets again at the moment, but I'd really want to test these out. If it does exactly what it says on the tin. Whether these are Ronseal crates. We're about to find out. The legs should do the same thing. Ooh. Let's go and grab the next two. So I'll have some spares to replace ones that I fill up. But I just think, yeah, if it takes up less space on the wagon, it's an absolute result. Let's go back a little bit. There we go. That's better. So let's see whether it does it automatically or whether I need to do something. I'm not too sure. Oh yeah, look. How cool is that? So what I will do, let's lift that up. Oh man, that's brilliant. It'll save me having to move that one, won't it? I love it. And obviously, because they're not on forks, it won't tell me what I've got in it. If it was on pallet forks, it would tell me. So what we'll do is replace this one in there as well. Sheep having a bit of a standoff there. Put that down, like that. Let's have a quick look then and see if anything started in there. Nothing yet. I haven't had anything come up saying the spawn point's blocked, or I don't know. I mean, to be fair, even if they don't work like that, if I have them spared to one side, all I've got to do then is drive past with one on the front and it will collect everything up. And I can keep these to one side. Please tell me I can't. No way. I don't need a skid steer loader anymore. I can load the wall pallets by hand. I don't know what, maybe something, just because the hand thing came up. Right. Give me a second, I'll get these other two unloaded and then we'll check on the egg boxes and see if we can do the same there. Right then, let's try this. Because this should work exactly the same way. Oh, that's interesting though. Because the egg boxes, oh maybe I should have pushed them out of the thing. Because they're still showing. There's two there now. Oh, it's not a problem. Oh yeah, because I own them, don't I? Well, what I'll do is empty them, and then what I'll do is sell. That's fantastic, right? Oh man, right. That's cool. So what I can do now, if I go into my garage, right, I can get rid of 2 of these. You watch it be the 2 rather than 1 on each. It's going to do 2 from. Yeah. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's alright. So it did 1 from each. So they can gradually fill up, and then all I've got to do is come past one of those and then just fill up again. That's brilliant. And I could just put one of those down on the actual egg. Oh, yeah. You know what? Let's do that. And then technically I can sell that one as well. I'll wait till I've emptied the other one, then maybe I can do that too, but that's sorted a little bit of a situation out. Right, well, I'm happy with that. That's fantastic. Corn! Let's get on with the corn! It's going to make life so much easier. Have I got a bale already in that one? I have. So they are working as intended. I need to clean the feed areas out as well at some point. Right. Whoa. What happened there? No. Okay, solid. Please let me get out. Oh, there, that's better. Yep. Okay, first one, the header. I'm going to get the header out of the barn first. I think I went for the same headers. I hope so, because otherwise the slot count would have clobbered me. But I think we're alright. HS16. There we go. Yeah, we're good. Let's do this. I tell you what, I'm still smiling over those containers. That's proper better storage solutions. That. Quiethitman making storage better. Right. Let's open her up. And that. Beacons off. Thank you. Bit rude, but you know. That John Deere. Oh dear. This one needs a bit of TLC before we start, but I'm not sure. So I might be able to back it in. I'm just thinking because I've got quite wide tyres, whether I'm going to be able to get it in far enough. Didn't spin that round far enough. Let's try. Or maybe I will. Oh. What's it with me today, getting stuck in door frames? It's pricey. 777. And number 3. First load's out the way into the lorry. Now I've got the grain cart and the QuadTrac. I should be able to keep up with, well, I'm going to try and keep up with that one, that side. That's going to stop before I can get to it, isn't it? But we can do this one, and then when the other one turns around we can do that. Unload into the lorry. Corn at the moment is selling for 9.02 at the south sell point, so that's not a bad price. And we've got the field next to us, 17 and 9, yeah, 17 and 9 combined is massive. So we should do alright on this. I could set my cruise control to match the harvester. I've done it before on other maps and other harvests, and often I can just do it by feathering the throttle, but yeah, it's not the end of the world. Right, that one. So the one with the nearly full grain tank's going to be that one over there, isn't it? Just to spite me. There's no way it's going to make it to the other end. So the pipe's going to be on the wrong side. Oh well. What I do need to do as well is check. Pretty sure after corn, this is going to need ploughing. Corn and sugar beet, I'm pretty sure is. Too busy looking to the side, see how much it's still out of the tank. There you go. LB's got a full grain tank. Nearly made it. But does he have cab corn? That's what we should have on the next iteration of the game. Whether it be FS21, whatever they number it or name it. Should be able to get cab corn. Okay, full load, 70,000 litres, pipe out. Just the nozzle right out. That one's going to be full in a minute. There we go. God, this is all still on the first field. Blimey, okay. It's all good. All good. I do need to start repurposing that. This field I have checked, this is going to need, let's go across. It's going to need ploughing. Field 6 is okay, but field 7 is going to need liming as well. If I turn ploughing off, you'll see. Oh, only part of field 7. Okay, so half of field 7 is going to need lime. Typical, isn't it? So Oh, it's all going to need ploughing, half's going to need lime, just to overcomplicate matters. Please don't get caught in the trailer. Here we go. So I'm going to see in a little while. I need to get this done, and then the other one's a big field, and it's going to be more of the same. We'll get it finished, and we'll go back, check on the sheep, check on the chickens. I can't believe that harvester made it to the other end. Of course it did. It's going to turn around and be on the wrong side again. So I have noticed quite a bit of lag. The frame rate drops, I think, because I've got 3 harvesters running, the lorry's here, the QuadTrac with the grain cart, but because we've got the chopped corn texture on the ground, when I was unloading one of the harvesters, I just noticed a little bit of lag, a little bit of frame rate drop. It's not ideal, but I can't do a lot about it. Texture's amazing, don't get me wrong. There we go, full, and I don't think the pipe's going to extend. No, not far enough into the other side. It's nearly 3:10. This has been a monster. I haven't stopped. Tell you what, being the guy doing the carting is not as easy as you might think. Right, where are we up to? Not only am I hauling corn, this is a corn haul. I mean, massive, way more than I thought I was going to get. I've got another full harvester. The one behind it is doing the small strip. This has got 70,000 in it. There's 10,000 in the back trailer because I've just emptied the third harvester because there wasn't enough room for the third one to run here as well. And in storage, we've got over 400,000 litres. How much have we got actually? What I'll do, I'll get this unloading because this will be a straight trailer to trailer. And then I'll go and unload the other harvester. What I might do actually is pull the other harvester out of the way. So I'll get that unloading. Turn the engine off. We'll go over to this one. Yeah, we'll check it in a second because I'm just honestly can't believe how much we've got. And the South Sale Point is still paying 902 for 1,000 litres, so we're going to do all right. I'm just wondering whether or not that harvester let's pack that out of the way. It's got enough space left in it to finish off that little bit. Maybe, maybe not. So we'll take this over, we'll put this in as well. This is crazy. I mean, it's not surprising because of the size of the fields we've just done. Now what I've also done is got the Magnum with the plough, and I know it's only a 6 metre plough, but like I said before, I don't mind, because what I'll do is just set it off and it just runs in the background while I'm doing other stuff. The ploughing can be done. So field 6/7 is being ploughed as we speak, but it is taking a while. So when it comes to doing this one, I think we're going to get something a little bit bigger. That's just an idea, I think, for the time being. So that's unloading, that's unloading, that's unloaded. What we'll do is we'll take it all over and we'll unload it and work out how much we've got. Actually, I think we're going to have more than the 500,000 litre capacity. I'm just going to cut across the grass here. I'll line these up, then these will be taken in, then we'll have a little bit of preventative maintenance done, and then we'll get a jet wash and we should be good. Pop that there. Bear with me. Yep. Full grain tank. And it hasn't quite made it to the end. Oh. Never mind. We'll get that unloaded. So this is the last bit. That field 6 and 7 has been fertilised. Like I say, it's now being ploughed, but that will still need some lime on it. This one will need to be fertilised. Actually, that's a good point. It will need to be ploughed, but I don't know. Does it need lime? Turn ploughing off. No. Whew. That's not as bad. It's only a small bit, to be fair, of fields 6 and 7 that needs lime. That won't take too long either. So we'll get this up. I'm just thinking what I've got, we could break the 2 million mark with this sale. Yeah. We absolutely could. That's mad. Okay, turn that off. Jump in that. Beacons off. Last little bit. Come on. Cool. Doesn't actually matter how well lined up on this one because it's only a small strip the other side. Right, you can get on with that, and then we'll grab the QuadTrac. And I guess meet him at the other end. Shouldn't take too long, and then we'll know where we stand with total amounts. What I'll probably do is it's going to be, I know it's going to seem ridiculous, but I will unload. I'll spend, unless I can do the maths in my head. If I do the maths in my head, would be alright. If not, I'll unload, see what we've got, then reload. We'll go down to south sell point, and we will sell. So I've got, like I say, prep and repurpose of fields to be done. The egg boxes are still continuing, the wool pallets are still continuing, the cows are still making milk. Talking of which, how are we looking with regard to them at the moment? Sheep are doing okay, cows need a bit of cleaning out, water and straw's not too bad. So what we're looking at, milk 21,527 litres, slurry 41,000, manure 91,000, so we've got enough for a full load. And then cows black, milk 16,000, so not quite enough for a full load. Manure and slurry is a lot lower because I sold it all, didn't I? Oh, that's the point. I've still got the slurry tank, haven't I, sitting over at the thing. So I could get a load more, another 41,000 litres of slurry sold at the biogas plant, and we could do a full load of manure. So I might do that before midnight as well. That will be in the next episode, I think, along with the ploughing of this field. Helper has completed their task. Oh, is that the ploughing? It can't have finished already. Okay, I have to go and check that. So I say that can't be right. Actually, no, we'll do turn it off. Turn it off, close it, turn it off. Whew. Wow. I don't think on your own, unless you're doing multiplayer or something, you couldn't run more than 3 harvesters. Running 3, there were times when one of them was sat when I was trying to get to. It depends on the crop as well. If it's a high yielding crop, that's going to hit this side, isn't it? A little bit. If it's a high yielding crop and the machines are hammering through it, it's really hard to keep up. But it just depends how you go. But I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It's going to be strange going on to 6 ashes and kind of going back to that, you know, nothing, but it's much smaller machinery. I'm not going to be running 3 harvesters. I won't be running 3 big harvesters. I won't be running a massive auger. I won't be having huge tractors. I won't be having double lorries. You know, the whole premise is completely different. It's going to seem very strange. We just go around that side. I know I've always done this. I've probably mentioned this before. Someone asked me, why do you always get in from a certain side? It's just that kind of, like I said, I don't play realistically, like realistically. But there are certain elements I try to do, like opening and closing the gates, getting on the correct side of a tractor, and all those kind of things. It's weird, isn't it, how your mind works? And then certain other things you think, oh no, that'll be all right. So another 111,000 litres here. Wow, okay. We have got so much. But that's a good thing. It'll make us money. Might not make us famous, but it'll make us rich. Right, let's pull under there. So, as it stands at the moment then, in storage we have got 420,000 litres. So 531,600 and something thousand litres in total. That is bonkers. Okay. Let's take the first load down and sell it, shall we? Better put the covers on. We don't want any of this blowing out while we're driving down the road. South sell point, here we come. Got me in the right order? No, I haven't. The one that says long loads in the middle. Oh well. Never mind. So this is where we're going to finish the episode, or say unloading it will finish, and then the rest of it I will sell off screen. So next time I see you, we probably will have broken the 2 million mark. What I'll probably do is when I do that bit, I'll record it, but that'll be the start of the next episode, so a little bit of a kind of, not a time lapse as such, but you know what I mean. What I'm trying to do as well, I know I've kept saying it for ages, but I have actually done it for this particular episode. Any music I use when I'm doing editing, I'm going to add it onto the description. Hopefully as well with the artist name. Oh, great. I thought I got that right. That's not always as straightforward because the music I downloaded and have installed, I don't always have the artist name. So that would mean going back into the YouTube library to find it. But that's, again, I will try my best to. This one I have. So moving forward, fingers crossed. I mean, like you know, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. So let's do this. It's definitely South Sell Point, isn't it? Yeah, 902. Awesome. Switch to that. Cover off. Happy days. It's well worth all the effort. Now I suppose the argument then becomes to what end? Well, you know, like I said earlier, if you started every Let's Play with the attitude of, well, at some point I'm going to go into a different map, what's the point? Then there's no point playing at all. For playing, for the enjoyment, for 63,145 for one load, that's pretty cool. You know, I enjoy doing it. I set myself targets. So when I started getting to a point thinking, I could hit 2 million. I am going to use some of that because I do want to get more cows as well. The premise in my head always been, unless I do a storyline where I say, I'm auctioning off all the equipment, or I'm selling the farm. I can't remember which farm did I do that on. I sold the whole farm, and someone offered me online. Someone said, "I'll pay you X amount," and that's what I then went on to the golden days of farming because I bought that little island. So I always kind of the premise being that if I move on from here somewhere else, that this farm will continue under someone else's control, or I kind of own it but then someone else runs it, and it's that kind of in your head just mentally, because you've put all this effort in, all that time in, and you've made the money. Now I know some people will do this and they'll take the money with them because their attitude is, well, I've earned it, so everything I've earned I will take with me to the next one. I've only think I've done it once, maybe once or twice. A couple of times I've done it where I've taken a little bit. When I did Oakfield Farm, I was paid by Sir David. I think he sent me off with 200,000. So of all the money I made for the farm and got it up and running, and we made a load of money, I got, they cut me a cheque, my share of what it was, and I took that with me. So I have done it sometimes, but it just depends, what route you want to go down. So like I said, I'm going to now get the rest of it, take it down there, sell it. We should crack the 2 million, I think. Whoa! Should have been paying attention to where I was going. These trailers seriously need a wash, and probably a bit of maintenance too. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I hope you're still enjoying the series. If you are, if you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.